So what's up with the Trap House Adventures? Well, this was yesterday. Oh no, I need help. Wait, hold on. I need help. The criminal couple that has been staying for free in my apartment. Rent free. Help, help. Covering proud veteran. Even though you just badmouthed veterans and the VA administration.
They're trying to do everything. I need help. Stop the hate. People are so hateful.
Wait, they're hacking my high K phone, changing passwords in attempts to gain more information as they have been opening my mail. Okay.
They just won't stop until I'm dead.
Yeah, I will surely be retaliated against for contacting law enforcement. Anyone that can help me, please come down and end this hate and violence in the stealing.
I don't know. Why are people so fucking cruel? I was violently had my phone taken from me by Lulu.
Violently taken by Lulu. And the other person was Tosin. Tosin was the nice guy with the maggot. Yeah.
The people that I was helping out and stay, the ones that had stolen money from me, they just decided that it wasn't good enough that I let them stay, not charge them anything.
Tosin and Lulu stole money from you?
Not making a big deal about my house being repossessed over the money they took from me.
Whoa.
And they took my phone. I'm done with it. You know, to anyone...
Now wait, you go on to say in your live stream that they took your bank cards, that they changed all your passwords in your emails, they changed your account passwords, they changed your banking account passwords, and you showed us you had money in your bank. You have money in your bank, both in checking and savings. So they got that money? Is that the money they stole?
All my cousins have been home. Every single one. I mean, I'm getting evicted. I'm going to be leaving Portland. Ask everyone to come down here. Everyone to come down here. I'm sick of it.
Wait, he has cousins in Tacoma? Do we know any Furmans in Tacoma? Okay, so they're going to come on down and beat Tosin and Lulu's ass?
I mean, this is ridiculous. Done everything I'm supposed to do here.
What, like what? Fall apart? So far, you've lost your cars, you've lost your house, you lost your family, you lost your blood family, you gained some tranksors. I mean, I guess that's a plus, but, and you have new friends, but I guess your friends aren't so friends.
Do my friends, you know, the ones that know the law enforcement, all that stuff?
Sarah?
Anyone that deployed with, anyone that has deployed, anyone that just...
Stephanie?
Enough is enough with people stealing from me. I just spent all this time trying to get into VA appointments and to do the classes. I can't do it without my phone. I'm using phone.
But see, last month, I recorded it. You were sitting under the tree and you said because they stole your phone, you missed your appointments. But see, you keep glossing over that. But I have it recorded. Yeah.
The Android right now. Please.
Sir, ma'am, sir, ma'am, Trish, I'm on an Android. What's wrong with Androids? I personally like them better.
If there's anything you can do to help stop these horrible people, anyone that has also done shit to me, like I've been stolen from by so many people, taken from so many, and I was under, you know what, not to do anything about it.
Why?
Time's over with, please.
Your top lip sure isn't moving.
We can all meet up off and down here. Go after these motherfuckers.
It's a good thing I took all their pictures. I have all their pictures, Trish. Should I call the Portland police? Because I will on your behalf. You know, in fact, I will let them know I have everybody's pictures.
It's I've missed so many opportunities, so much trying to get help from either being beat up, either being threatened, having my phone taken, being dropped off in the middle of nowhere. Just
When were you dropped off in the middle of nowhere? You got in a van with people you said you didn't know.
this is ridiculous shit. Now I'm on the street. And I have no place to go. I have no phone, no access to money. They changed my passwords. I mean, these are bad, bad people.
You are literally across the street. You're at the U.S. Chef store garbage little hut, whatever you want to call it.
Thank you to the people at Portland PD that are helping me with this. I don't know what to do.
Trish, first off, you don't look like that, okay? And you like to look at yourself a lot. As Archer would say, you like eye banging yourself. But you need to stop. You need to stop. Now, look, as a favor to the mods and to you, I will send the Portland police all the photographs. I have to say, I have worked with the Portland police, and they are absolutely awesome. So is Multnomah County Sheriff. Awesome people.
Yeah. It's bad enough. I mean, and this was a very hateful criminal act. I get called the F word. I get teased by the person that stole from me, saying I'm not a woman, like all sorts of...
Tosin said that? Tosin was the nicest guy to you. We have recordings of him. He was respectful. He helped you clean that whole apartment. You could hear him back there scrubbing away. We have him on film where he's airing out the bedroom across from you. Tosin?
Things. I mean, I really feel this was part of a hate against me. Like, constantly...
Oh, Trish, you have to stop using the trans hate card, okay? Okay? You know, I only recently saw some LGBT people talking about how they dislike you. I thought you were an ambassador for them, but then again, you say you're not gay. But you're gay for pay. I mean, you said that. You said that. I mean, you're the one that made that disgusting short. We'll see that, okay? But you're going to tell me that Tosin was being hate criming? He was hate criming you, calling you transphobic slurs when he was so respectful every time we heard him or saw him. Constantly?
I'm different sexuality than I am. It's just horrible.
Trish, your friend Amanda was calling you a he, and you never once corrected her. And when somebody in the chat brought it up, you said, it's okay. She's just learning.
I've been cleaned out by so many people.
Honestly, I think you need to be conserved because these people keep taking advantage of you. And obviously you are a vulnerable adult and cannot be alone. I mean, in all seriousness, you need to be conserved. Let's take another example of why you need to be an independent living, but supervised, you know, an independent living situation.
That couple that always fights violently around naked.
Well, I wouldn't say they fight violently. They're just loud, you know. Violently infers that they were physical. We never heard them physically hit each other, slap each other, anything. They just nitpick at, they sound like an old Italian couple.
When I told them they couldn't stay here, they had to get out and just go out and destroying the place.
How could they destroy the place? The place is empty and Tosin spent days cleaning it.
Christine, again, I offered you to come up with something I'm not being honest about. And so far, nobody has been able to do that.
Oh, Oh, no more
What's
tears?
not true? Can we use complete sentences? We've all graduated the 6th grade, haven't we?
Says the person who can't write in an adult format, can't use punctuation properly, has misinformation as truth, but you're going to speak down on someone who is shortening a sentence because there's limited space. Okay.
Did you see how the people, some of the people on here are? They pretend and lie like they've ever been part of a 12-step program because they're constantly reading my. I hate my TPI here.
Oh, stop.
Taking my. What's it called? Taking my.
Now, here's a simple thing people, we all do. We forget a word. You know, it's frustrating. It's annoying when it happens. You're trying to make a point, you forget the word. I do it all the time. Of course, English wasn't my first language, so I have that excuse. But I'm old enough, I should know my words, right? Maybe I'm getting too old. 50 stoked. But you know what? We don't act like toddlers, and this is not TBI.
What's that word? Taking my. What's that word?
Heart.
Taking my heart. Taking my. What's that word?
I don't know.
What's that word? What's that fucking word? Oh! I hate having a TBI. I hate not remembering anything.
Ma'am, you fell off the truck side rail, and fake seizures, which are easy to fake in some cases, and got yourself a mental discharge, and full disability coverage, and yet you want to act like a child. This is not a TBI. This is a BPD tantrum. Think Shanny.
My what? Taking my. Oh, damn it. Oh, I can't remember any fucking words. Taking my. What's it called?
Now you're harming yourself. You were beating yourself in the head with your fist, and we could hear it. Okay? So now you've become a harm to yourself.
Oh, what is the word called? Taking my what? 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 Taking my attention. Taking my what is the word called? Taking my what? Taking my what? Taking my what? Taking my what? What is it called?
Hitting ourselves again. Now, Trish, I say this actually from a medical perspective. You need help. You need someone 250, 150 you. You are harming yourself over a word.
My what? Taking my attention, taking my what? What is it called? What is it called? Tell me the word. Tell me the fucking word. What is it called?
Hitting ourselves again.
Taking my what? I can't remember anything.
Drugs.
Taking my what? What is it called? Why can't I? No, I just got violently. No, and I come in here and people just like, you deserved it. You deserved it. And I can't.
I have never seen anybody say that. I have never seen one person in the chat say that. You know why this deflection happened? Because people were getting too truthful, and Trish can't handle it. So we had to make a scene to deflect. People were saying you're in active addiction and giving examples of why they know.
Yeah, I remember what that word, taking my attendance, not taking my attendance. Why is nobody helping me with the word?
You're 46 years old. Just think of a different word.
What's going on? Yeah. We got killed, raped, murdered, robbed. I take joy in that. No, when I did what people said, I said kick them out. I kicked them out. And you saw how much bigger they are than me. And he said no and took all my stuff violently.
Took all your stuff. So they took your drugs because there's nothing else left. Everything's packed. Your clothes are outside. So what did they take? Took all your stuff. We know where you hold your stash. We can hear the zipper. You were sleeping with a hard case luggage. Normal folks don't do that. Addicts do. The filter is failing bad. Uh-oh, we're winking. We're losing the eye. Good night. Oops. We're back.
This stupid thing. There we go. Oh, why did you? What about you? I don't know. What about him? Can you explain that? No, it's not different. They both lead to death. Okay. No, I'm not on Sublocade. That's why they put me on Oxycontin. No, they'll just arrest me and take me off the property. We tried that last year, remember? They don't arrest me. They just escort you off the property. You get 86. I don't think they do, or they keep coming up with things that make no sense.
The VA.
The BPD program. The Borderline Personality Disorder program. And I was also denied within the VA going to Coatesville for the Power program. And I was denied going to Astoria. All of them. And I was denied staying in the program I was in for 6 months. Instead, the person that sexually assaulted me got drunk, that I had to push up the hill. Some of you might have even watched that live. They got to stay in the program.
Because it was determined there was no sexual assault. It was all lies. Remember, he was sexually assaulted in the Marine Corps in Boot, and that's why he was green-lined out. And then he accuses everybody. He accused someone at Astoria of doing that, and that's why you're not welcome back. You were also using in Astoria.
How am I in denial?
Ah!
Roxy, please explain it to me.
Okay, Trish, look. And this is for Trish's supporters, mods, whatever. Trish will never get treatment because, if you notice, Trish always puts, I forgot a word, puts obstacles in the way that will always prevent her from getting help. She doesn't want detox rehab. She wants the BPD program. She wants to be in a female dorm, but has male parts, not on hormones. Has a history of actual arrests for DV against women. You can't put an intact male in a room of women who are there in a vulnerable state. Okay? Trish is going to play the trans card, the transphobia card, against the VA and any rehab until the end of time or the end of Trish. I felt sorry for Sarah because she did work really hard to find a place that would accept Trish. And Trish blew her off. But then again, Sarah takes it and comes back for more. I'm sorry, Sarah. It was a lot of work. At some point, you have to realize some people don't want to be fixed. How many times has Trish told us she likes this lifestyle? She likes having these people around her. She will never be alone in any dwelling because Trish cannot be alone with her memories and thoughts. And that's not that uncommon. When people have done things they're not proud of, they regret, they're ashamed of, they don't want to be alone because they don't want to have to ever think about it. You can get treatment for that. But Trish will always put these obstacles up. And as long as Trish has male intact parts, she can't be in a woman's unit. That would be like putting a tomcat in a room with unfixed female cats. So just realize that Trish is not going to ever get help. I know all the mods know that the money and stuff goes to drugs that Trish is using. They know Trish is lying. They all chat about it when Trish isn't there. It's your money. Do with it as you wish. Trish will continue using, continue putting obstacles in her own way, and y'all will have empty wallets, but you will be happy in your heart. If that is what makes you happy, God bless ya. Just know, if you're unaware, that your wallet will be empty and her bank account will be full at the first of the month.